go. Should be live here in a second. What's going on, everybody? I just want to wait to see if there's one person watching. I don't see anybody. No, I think I'll just assume that people are here. Okay. So I guess welcome everybody to SWG Prophecy. We have, I want to see what the server's like here. A lot less crowded. Apparently, the population is getting up in SWG Prophecy. At this late at night, you don't see the same population as you do in Legends, but it's good that at least we have some options here. So I want to do the Ewok Festival of Love on SWG Prophecy to see what the difference is. I'm going to look in the canteen to see if there's any entertainers buffing in here, first of all. Sometimes we luck out and there are, sometimes there's nobody, and there's nobody here today. So we have no entertainers. I was going to put mine up, but since this is just the Ewok Festival of Love, I am not going to put it up. We have a few folks here, though, that are logged on. Granted, it is late at night, so... We have some folks here. Zura's, Justin. So we have some people here. Not a lot of people, but we have some people. So maybe the server will start picking up in due time. I think that guild guy that was in those God was a guild on Legends as well. So we do in fact have some folks in here. If we want, we can at least see if there's any med buffs today. I don't think I'll need any med buffs, but we'll look. That's good. You get an insult by going to Jedi Shrine kneeling. Cool. That's nice. Do I have any credits I can give her? I guess I can give her some, right? I'll give her 50,000 credits. Okay, so I at least want to get my med buffs going, and then we're going to pay a visit and see if there is a difference, what the difference is. Here today on SWG Prophecy. So I did yesterday a video on SWG Legends to show you the event that was there. A lot of people. So we're gonna take a look and see what sort of difference we have here today. I really haven't been playing as much as I'd like to. Maybe I'll get some more of that in due time over the next few weeks or so. I just realized most of you probably can't hear me. That was due to my microphone being on the floor. So if you did hear me, congratulations. If you didn't hear me, sorry. So we'll go back at this and I'll tell you that I'm doing an Ewok Festival of Love event here on Prophecy. My microphone was on the floor. Sorry about that. Looks like they are there. Looks like just your standard situation here of this is Kadara. Let's go ahead. So let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's make this happen. Okay. So we will see this now here. We will see this Ewok child's here. We'll be glad to help. Okay, so we got to collect the love cards. The same thing as yesterday that I did yesterday. I don't think there's anything. Well, they got. Oh, that's a cute painting. Ewok Festival of Love painting. That's a new one, actually. That's different compared to the one they had on Legends. So that's nice. I think that's nice. Okay, cool. Oh. They have a couple of things that they didn't have before. Alright. Neat. Okay, cool. Alright, so we can obviously do that. We can do the Love Making Match Droid 2. we'll start there.
New mission received.
We'll talk to Chipra here and give him a. He did not wish to speak to me. Hey. Am I not close enough to him? Or was it Tunov or Tanov? Well, it might be like this. What the heck? I gotta look it up to see if I got the right saying here. I always do this, right? No. I'm gonna look up the SWG portion here. Usually it tells you, like, between the song or whatever it's supposed to be, which is supposed to be saying. Alai Lutanov. There you go. So is that exactly what I was saying? I thought that was what I was saying. Oh, I was saying it wrong. There you go. Beautiful. Thank you. Silly of me. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead. Here's your Logray. I don't know who Logray. What is Logray? So he does that. Okay, and Disciple of Benjamin is here too. So yes, we can help you. Okay, so it's the same thing that we'll be doing there in Tyrina as well.
Mission received.
So let's go ahead. Let's call out the Amy. And there's not a lot of. There's nobody here actually. What kinds of things are important to you? Career, staying at home. So just so you see it, you have to focus on what's in pink here. Staying at home, children, space cruises, and make things. So let's go ahead and walk around here and start talking to some NPCs and see what they say. Career, money, Rebel Alliance, communication. So we know right off the bat that's a no-no. Okay, alone, children, conversation, and art. Nope, nothing there. There you go ahead and collect these. Collect those love cards. Hopefully there's enough around that I can collect. Hopefully they got a nice respawn timer on them too. Okay. Make things, staying at home, career, and space cruises. I think this is a perfect, and children. I think this is a perfect match. Career, staying at home, children, space cruises, and make things. I think we got a perfect match. Yay, we got a perfect match. So we'll bring her back. We'll get that perfect match going. Nothing else I need to do there other than go back to this droid. So we'll go to this matchmaking droid. Thank you. So now we can matching Caroline. It's an Amy. Hold on. Hold on. Now I'm confused. Now I'm very confused. I'm very confused here. This is matching Caroline, but it said Amy. Matching Francine, Julia, Ellen, Jeffrey, Matthew, Gerald, Daniel. Wow, these are all. Oh, it's 2010. That's why. These are all different matchmakers. So we could do matchmaker, Cupid revealed, Festival of Love cards 2010, Delusional Festival of Love Sage. So let's go around and let's go around and collect some cards while we're at it. Hey, what's going on? Alright, let's see if we can find some cards, because I think this is we're going to have a problem with finding some cards around here. A little laggy here. I'm kind of surprised it's actually lagging on Prophecy, but it seems to be when the music's changing, huh? Which is the same problem I was having on Legends. I'm wondering if that's a Java thing. Okay, regardless. So now we got, how many do we need anyway? We need 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4 there. Let's keep going around. Let's collect some more. Ideally, I can probably do these across all of my characters if I wanted to. Clearly, I will probably not be streaming in all of my characters, because I think that would just be a waste of a stream. I mean, if I wanted to, I will. What I might do, though, is I might leave my characters like online in front of the starport or something overnight, just to show that there's people around here. And if anyone wants to actually chat with me, you know, just, you can hit me up on Discord. My Discord name is DANYLKO, and you can also hit me up in game. You can just shoot me an in-game mail. Obviously, you see my character here, Danlu Mabil. DANLU is my first name on there, and then MABEL, my last name on there. Kind of a throwback to my you would see it. It would actually be my SWTOR character, which is also a Twi'lek, and a dark side Twi'lek who was very, I call him the Angry Twinkie, but that's his name in there. And that is on another server that I play on SWTOR, not this one. I probably owe you guys another SWTOR video as well, because it's been a while since I've been on there. But let's go ahead and do this first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I get all 6? 6. So I got 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I only need the first one for now. This guy's here. Very cool. Pretty cool, man. And that guy is actually Special Forces, which just makes it even funnier. There we go. Now you got the first one right there. Beautiful. Alright, so now you can see I got the first one there. I got them all, bundle a card set. So there we go. We got a set of cards. Essentially, if we want to do anything, you can do this. You can collect some more along the way. I haven't seen Cupid anywhere. I don't think he's spawning, because I don't see the Harold's Cupid anywhere. I don't think anything happens with the Ewok chocolate fountain here either, right? Yeah, it just tells you what you got to say. Ha! Funny guy. So I talked to the Ewok child. There you go. Alright. So how many of these do I have now? Now these are all, you can trade these. This is no trade shared, so that's interesting. These are tradable. Well, it makes it interesting too. So we got 10 Ewok Festival of Love cards. So I want to at least take a look to see what the painting is. 8 of them. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so I will get the Ewok Festival of Love painting there, because I thought that was nice. And we are going to go ahead and to speak with the Delusional Festival of Love Sage, who should be in Tyrena. So we will go to Corellia, Tyrena Starport. Hoping you guys can hear at least a little of the music that's going on here, but alright, so there's your Delusional Festival of Love stage. So we'll go around here. Not a lot of people here, that's for certain. Ooh, lag spike. Okay. So let's see. Alright, well, that's the good news, is that they're all around here. So if we wanted to do anything around Tyrina, we could as well. And maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll do the other characters in other spots. So here's your Tyrina spot. I still don't see Harold the Cupid anywhere, so be on the lookout for him. So again, this is the same thing that we did on Legends last night. We will do the same thing here now on Prophecy. We should be able to take things from here, and that's it. Alright, so we can go speak to this guy who's not angry. You say my herald sent you to me? I don't see the point. So we go to Mr. Love. So this is actually, you know, this is the same thing they did yesterday. So I'm not gonna repeat what they're saying, but the whole concept is there. Everything is the same. I don't know how long they're going to keep it up for in Prophecy. I know on Legends they will keep it up until March-ish, March 14th, I think. I think that was the date I was told. So I'm guessing probably around the same time here. Okay, so we got the pet lover, so we get to find a pet lover. Oh, I should probably do a claim because you can claim some tokens as well in here. Get some rewards. Pet lover's in a weird spot today, huh? Okay. Go ahead, find this pet lover here. I thought I saw a card there. There it is, a card. Grab that card really quick. There's your pet lover, Carson Vance. So you're just looking for Peaches. Peaches is a rabbit. He could be in a few different spots. Oh, I actually see somebody out there. How about that? What the heck happened there? Is this person AFKing or something? Oh, yes, an AFKer. Okay. Well, that's cool. Regardless, so Peaches can be found in a couple different spots here. You're looking for basically a rabbit right now. Sometimes I've seen him around here. I don't see him around here. I do a card Peaches just to see if he's around. Not around there, but we can go near a shuttle port. So let's go near the shuttle port. He said it could be near one of the shuttle ports. So let's go there. It might be around here. What the heck is that? Guys, what happened there? Wow, okay. Ah, there's Peaches. Millions of Peaches. Peaches for me. All right. Well, we'll return to Benjamin now. And he'll tell us to go talk to Jonathan. Jonathan is that love-struck guy that all you say is love, 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 and that's it. Because all you need is love, love. Love is all you need. Yep. The answer is always love. Or love is always the answer, as I say.
New mission received.
Okay, so we'll go talk to this Jonathan guy and talk about love here. He asks these questions about love. He wants you to complete a poem. So here he is. There's an NPC named Jonathan Squire, love-struck young man. Greetings, Mr. Love told me to expect you. I appreciate your help. You see, I am trying to find a way to let the woman I love know how much she means to me. I haven't been able to, so I'm so close, but not quite there. Can you help me? I'll do what I can. Thank you. I've been trying to write her a love letter, but I'm stuck. I can't complete some of the phrases. I need you to help me find the words to complete what I'm trying to say. Are you ready to help me? Sure, why not? Okay, so love is always the answer, just so everyone knows. You are my inspiration and my hope in my dreams, and in your love, there are no impossibilities. My love for you is a buffa treat that sustains me whenever I hunger. So he says, oh my gosh, I never thought of that. My nights are full of sunlight and joy with love and thoughts of you. And he goes, wow, you're good at this. This sounds just about perfect. And then the last one, though my feet may travel throughout the galaxy, your love keeps my heart warm and at home. Okay, that's it. I don't know how you're able to come up with the absolute best word time and again. And not only for who you are, but for what I am when I am with you. I will love you forever. I guess that was the last one. Okay. Well done. Jonathan is sure to find his love returned twofold. Return to Benjamin and relate to him the lengths to which love will still go on in the galaxy. So we will go to Benjamin and return to him, and he still won't be convinced at this point. Oh, we'll talk to this little Ewok, Benjamin.
Mission accomplished.
You get some more chalk hearts, okay. He wanted to let his beloved know how much he loves her. It is compelling to know that someone would go to such lengths to share his love with another, and I truly hope it lasts, but it isn't enough. Not enough? One person is something, I'll grant you. It's a start. But what is one person in an entire galaxy of beings? What difference does one couple's love make to a galaxy of hate? It matters. How? That's what I thought. And then we go, I have another idea. It's a bit more personal nature. Please come and speak with me. So you go speak to him, and you'll see what happens in this case. Well, we'll go speak to Mr. Love here. I'll call him Dr. Love because one of my buddies' last name is Love, and we call him Dr. Love. Oh, how about that? His name is Dr. Shill. So we can kind of, aka Mr. Love, so we can kind of call him Dr. Love if we want to, right? I didn't realize his name was Dr. Shill. Okay. As I said, this matter is a bit more personal, but perhaps it is just what you seek. For you see, I have a brother. A brother? Yes, a brother. Surprising, I know. Even more surprising, I think, would be the fact that he is filled with seething hatred. Hatred towards all people, but most especially towards me. Yes, even I, Mr. Love, cannot always escape hate. Seems a bit ironic. What's worse is that my brother changed his name. Changed it to Mr. Hate. My hope is that you can find a way to use love to snap him out of his hatred. Where can I find him? On a rare occasion that we speak, or when I speak, he grunts in my direction. I can summon him back behind a cantina. I tap out a code on a barrel back there, and he usually shows up shortly afterwards. I sometimes meet him behind either of the hotels, so you can try the same thing there. That's how you contact your brother? I know, but it's the only way. He refuses anything else I try. So we can go to a hotel, which is actually, I believe, right here. Oh no, hotel is up here, right up here. That's the guild hall. There's a hotel right up here. There should be a barrel behind this hotel that you can tap on. And essentially what you're going to be doing is you're going to be saying, doing a love emote on this guy as you call him. Do default text, the wave event is starting. I think you guys really should change some of that wording there. Alright, there you go.
Task complete. You love me, Danmu Mabo? No one has ever said anything like that to me. And we talk to him again. No one has ever shown me that they care. Not in my entire life. No one? Not ever? No one. Ever. Not even my brother, so-called Mr. Love. What a phony he is, if you ask me. But you, thank you. So, we're going to go ahead and return to Benjamin here. Benjamin's this Ewok we talked to, and we're going to get ourselves a nice Ewok familiar deed, which I think is really nice. Alright, so we'll go ahead, we'll talk to Benjamin. And Mr. Hate, you brought peace to Mr. Hate through love? I'm overwhelmed. So do you believe in love again? It will take some time, I think, but I have hope again. You have brought me hope, and maybe that in itself is proof I needed. Thank you. You're welcome.
Mission accomplished.
I think I may have a festival to get back to. So there we go. So we got some more chalk hearts. I like this Ewok painting, by the way. You guys did a great job on a new Ewok painting here. I think that's cute. And we got Ewok Festival Love. I'm going to generate the familiar because why not? And let me show you what the familiar looks like. I didn't even call it in my last video. This way you can see what the familiar looks like. Here's your familiar. Oh, he's not a flying Ewok? Oh, he's not the flying Ewok. That's funny. He's the one that's on the ground. Oh, I thought he was a flying Ewok familiar. That's even better. Ha! I like the one on the ground because it makes it look like he's like a pet. Kind of slow though. It is funny. That's cute though. That's really cute. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and... How many chalk hearts do I have now? I have 14, so maybe I'll go buy another item. I'll take a look at the stuff in Tyrina here for now. Additionally, I got to see if the Herald of Cupid is around, and if Cupid's around anywhere, I got to try to find them. Just because I'd like to find them and maybe complete that event. No, I don't see the Herald of Cupid anywhere, so I don't think we're going to find him at all. Festival of Love Vendor. So we can choose what we want next here. Obviously, you see some stuff here. What do we want? Yeah, the wings and the halos are quite a lot. Your hearts are not bad there. You got 10 there for hearts. Your signs are 16. Okay. So let's just go down the list, I guess, at this point. So if I spend 8 now, I'll have what? 14. 6 more left. Let's see if I can find anything for like 6 here. I doubt I'll find anything, but you never know. Oh, maybe it's schematics? There you go. Oh, chalk hearts. Okay. Mystical ribbon left. I'll buy that too, so I can get that. So there you go. It'd be nice to find Cupid around here somewhere, but I don't think we're gonna find Cupid unless a Herald of Cupid comes around. And if you want to buy some other stuff, I never really showed you the Ewok Shaman, but you can buy like decorative candy, cambic berries here. Decorative chalk juice. These are the ones that don't go away. Hey, what's up, Dread King? Type back to you here. Alright, and these are the ones that are unique no trade. These are ones that actually go away, so you'll never be able to keep them after this event. But these are ones, if you want some decoration pieces, you have them. So I would suggest those. Maybe I'll buy a decoration piece. You guys look at these. You have some. These are cool, right? So maybe I'll just buy a decoration piece at this point. That's nice. So I'll buy some decoration pieces there. Just playing Festival of Love event. So I'm playing the Ewok Festival of Event SWG Prophecy. So if I wanted to, I can try to collect more hearts. I'll show you the other spots. That's showing you Tyrena, and I've shown you Kadara as well. But what I didn't show you was the one in Endor. Let's go ahead and show you the one on Endor. And that's one that I wanted to show you because that is the third spot that you can get the Ewok Festival of Love event as well. And you never know, Cupid can spawn there too. Now the problem with this one is that it's a long drive. So I want to show everyone at least that one so you can see the 3 spots. I will take a look to see if maybe, how long does it take to become Grandmaster Jedi? I don't know. So my answer to that, on Prophecy, to be a Master Jedi, about 3 days or 1 week, depending on how you're grinding. On Legends, about 3 to 4 weeks because your XP rate's slower on there, so it really takes a lot of time. So I have past videos that really show a lot of that. All right, so let me see, because there's nothing there, so we'll take a drive through Endor. I'll show you where we need to go. Okay. So essentially where we need to go is we need to go to Ewok Lake Village down here. There's 2 of them. There's the Ewok Lake Village here and there's the Ewok Lake Village here. Don't get the 2 confused. This is the one you need to go to. So we'll take a ride through Endor, where the Ewoks typically are, and we'll get there. I'm not going to show you the other Ewok Lake Village. I've already went through all the POIs, the points of interest. But let's go through everything else here. And it is getting late, so I probably won't do any more videos here. Is bounty hunting fun? Yes. I will tell you, bounty hunting is very fun. I haven't had a chance to do it more on this server as much as I like. But what I can tell you is that it is lots of fun. I used to do a lot of bounty hunting on live. I was on Wanderhome. I was part of the Mandalorian Brotherhood Guild. They're a very cool guild. I'm friends with a lot of them today. So if anyone ever wants to see Mandalorian Brotherhood, look it up. You'll see some old videos probably on YouTube for Mandalorian Brotherhood and Wanderhome. They eventually moved to Starsider on SWG, and this was, I want to say, back from like 2009 to like 2011. I mean, I can't believe it was that far back. This game is so old, but like it's such an awesome game and everyone loves it. Like there's so many hardcore players, right? And I think that's what it boils down to. But yeah, I mean, essentially it's cool. Lots of neat stuff there. And bounty hunting is cool because you get to face other players and you get to take them out. You just got to be careful because when you face other players, they could be stronger than you. And if they're stronger than you, you're not going to win. So you really have to make the strongest bounty hunter that you possibly can. Not really. so to answer that question, does bounty hunting get you credits fast? Not really. In my experience, being an entertainer gets you credits really fast. AFK grinding on NPCs for credits gets you fast credits. You can probably make a few million a day. Selling some of the junk loot as well will get you probably about 1 million credits an hour. So that's really good, right? I think that's a pretty. Ooh, is that who I think it is? Cupid! I found Cupid! Yay, I found Cupid, you little bugger. Oh, and he's going away! Oh, he did this to me one time before. Oh. So, or selling rare loot items and stuff like that. I can't believe he's going away on me. You little... I mean, that you didn't give me enough time to find them. So if he goes away, he might move to a different spot. See, the Herald of Cupid is not there. So that's where that gets confusing. So that kind of sucks. I'll collect some cards. Darn it. I could have used him for a badge. Alright, well, you know. But here's your other spot that you can go to. As you see, it's kind of like an Ewok village here, right? Kind of cool. We're gonna come back tomorrow. Helped him out already. Oh, do I even have any chalk cards? Oh, I wouldn't have enough anyway. Oh, so it doesn't make a difference. I wouldn't have enough to begin with, so that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would actually need a 7th. I would need a 7th one anyway. Which is probably the first one. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. So I need number 7. I think the little guy went away. In my opinion, what killed Star Wars Galaxies? Good question. A very good question. In my opinion, what killed Star Wars Galaxies? So there's a twofold answer to this one. I'll type it out to you after I tell you what I think killed Star Wars Galaxies. The first answer that you're going to get, and you're going to hear from a lot of old school players, was the thing that killed Star Wars Galaxies was the NGE. And those are the players that were so used to the pre-CU, before the combat upgrade, and they still have pre-CU servers out there now, emulators that they have there. But those people will tell you NGE killed Star Wars Galaxies. To a point, it did. It killed it a little bit more to the point of a lot of people left when they did the combat upgrade, when they did the NGE, because a lot of people got frustrated that they spent so much time grinding up to be a Jedi. And I should probably do a pre-CU video just to show you how boring pre-CU actually is. But you know, there was a lot of difference in pre-CU where you can do you could be multiple professions, and it was a lot harder to be a Jedi, and you had to be more careful, and it's just a lot of nonsense, right? So you got to the NGE, you got to what was essentially your instant Jedi, as they call it. So you create a Jedi and you get a lightsaber right at level 26 when you go through all your legacy quests. They changed the whole thing. They gave you quests to do. They really went ahead and changed the whole way things are done, instead of just grinding up and taking out the same NPCs and animals and such over and over again. So that made a huge difference. That was the first thing that killed the Star Wars Galaxies on the first one. So let me type that out in the first. So just in case people don't listen, in the first. Okay, so I will tell you what I think killed it in 2011, which is when Star Wars Galaxy shut down. Now, well, that's kind of what I was saying. That's kind of what I was saying was the NGE. But okay. Okay, so I am going to give my answer there because I want to give my answer there. So 2011, what really killed Star Wars Galaxies here was necessarily SOE, Sony Online Entertainment, and the licensing. They did not want to renew the license, so I will tell you why they did not want to renew the license. Okay, so they wanted to basically focus on do I have enough here to get a bundle of cards? Yes. Okay. They wanted to focus on a lot of the on SWTOR, Star Wars The Old Republic. So essentially, it was kind of like a timing thing, and I just don't know how much of a timing thing it was, but they really came back and said in 2011 that SWG is shutting down. They consolidated servers maybe about a year or so before that. They made it completely free to play, which is really nice. I thought that was very nice thing of them to do because you used to have to pay to play the game. Then they went completely free to play, but when they went free to play, ironically enough, the game got better, and there was a lot to do because I remember I started playing this game back in 2015 when the NGE just hit. I never got a chance to play the pre-CU at all. So I didn't know anything about the way Jedi and the village and all that were ran. But I got to play in 2005 is when I started, and I want to say I started in 2005, but I didn't necessarily play as much as I should have in 2005. But 2006 is when I really did play. When I got through when I got through everything, and then towards the end when you're going through the legacy quests, you really had nothing to do. I mean, you had Kashyyyk, Mustafar was just coming out around then, so you kind of had that as well. But like other than that, you didn't have heroics. You didn't have Beastmaster. There were a lot of things you didn't have. You didn't have special events. You didn't have collection items. That was for sure. I mean, there was a lot of boring things. So your options basically were create another character, grind them up, and get that character to level 90, and play another profession and do what you want to do. That happened, I would say, probably about for 2 years or so. I would say maybe about 2009-ish is when they really opened things up, and we started seeing more of a push for random different things being added into game. I mean, you were talking about like Witches of Dathomir was being added, heroics were being added. I mean, Beastmaster was added as a different profession. Chronicles were added. I mean, there was so much that they added into the game. Maybe about 2008, 2009. It was around there. It was around 2008, 2009, somewhere around there. Because I remember, I remember a lot of that was yeah, it was around there. I remember going through heroics and being on what they called Ventrilo at the time, which is essentially what Discord is today, except Discord's much more smoother and free and all the good stuff. But Ventrilo at the time you had to pay for, and I remember getting on my guild's vent to talk with people, and I was always drunk when I was drinking and doing heroics with them, and that was pretty bad. That was a bad time. But regardless of that, yeah, I would say 2011 came along. They made that decision that we're closing down Star Wars Galaxies. Staff was either leaving or moving on to the Star Wars The Old Republic project. They weren't necessarily funding it the way they wanted to fund it anymore, so they really took that into more of a, okay, well, this is what we're doing, and by the way, we're not going to be paying the staff, or we'll be limiting the staff to this amount. And going forward, a lot of the staff moved over to SWTOR, which came out in 2011, the same week, literally the same week that this closed down. So SWG, what shut it down really was SOE, and necessarily the player base was there. I can't say the player base was there because even in the last day, you had servers that were full until the last minute. I remember being there at server shutdown with my guild, the Mandalorian Brotherhood, and I was part of two guilds. I was part of Shadowhunters, which was on Loka, which eventually moved to Flurry, and I was part of Mandalorian Brotherhood, which was part of Wanderhome, which moved to Starsider. And our thing was, I didn't know who I wanted to end with. I essentially, thought, did I want to end on my Jedi because I was the first character that I ever created? Would it make sense to end on my Jedi? I don't know. There's another guy from. I think this guy's actually on Legends as well. I've seen him around. So I don't know. But then there was the whole. Okay, well, we got this going on here. So we have a lot of people here. And a few years later, when SWTOR was kind of a failure, they tried some emulators, and of course my client stopped. But I'll finish the story. They tried some emulators. I crashed, by the way. It seems to always crash going into Gadara for some reason. Tried some emulators. Emulators didn't really didn't work out for me because they were mostly pre-CU emulators. Pre-CU wasn't really a thing for me. So I moved on to play SWTOR, and had a good time there. But what killed Star Wars Galaxies was the developers, was the company Sony Online Entertainment. The developers all leaving. They killed SOE. They killed they killed Star Wars Galaxies. They went on. They moved on. So that's what really killed everything. So I hope that answers it. I think the emulator, the NGE emulators, are fantastic. Definitely give them a shot. Give both of them a shot, actually. I think both of them have their ups and downs. If you ask me today, Prophecy, while it has less population, you have a lot more things that can happen there. A lot more items you get. Through rare loots and stuff like that, so a lot more items you might desire, Elder Robes and Sunrider's Destiny and some other stuff that's in game in there. Kind of cool, and they work on it, and they're constantly resetting the server just to make sure that it works. So I think that's kind of cool that they do that. I'd like to see more people there. Legends has a bigger population, as you'll see. I missed a Matrix Online. I never played a Matrix Online. I never gave that a shot. I almost gave Lord of the Rings Online a shot, but I never got into that. I tried giving World of Warcraft a shot one time, and I shut it down after like a couple weeks, and then I don't even think I got much further than I wanted to, and then I somehow, for whatever reason, I stopped, and I just couldn't keep up. And a lot of my friends played World of Warcraft, but I never wanted to get into that. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, I gotta end the video because it's getting late here. It's 1:30 in the morning. and Prophecy crashed anyway on me, so it makes no sense to stay on here and for you guys watch this. So I hope you guys do enjoy the video. Please make sure you like my video, subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, leave a comment. I will answer anything that you want have questions on, and hit the bell notification to get the notification of when I go live or when I upload a video. And until the next video, I will leave you with my words I always say at the end of the Star Wars videos. May the Force be with you, and I will see you at the next one.